Imagine life seen in another way. It is actually almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and the sky is black, and everything doesn't appear to be as it is. Even my dog, Buster. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Look, hi. He is a weird-looking dog, isn't he? But in actuality, we know that things are not like this. And I don't really look like this. But sometimes in our lives, we think that Rod Serling is going to walk out of the wall smoking a cigarette saying, "Welcome to the Twilight Zone." Because a lot of spooky and strange things do occur. However, in some rational form, these things, I believe, keep us aware that our physical nature and our physical world is not the only reality that there is. Isn't that right, buddy? And the spirit world, I think, sometimes not necessarily forces itself into our world, although it can, but it's like maybe those on the other side are trying to get us to pay attention that things aren't always as they seem. And we've all experienced strange things in our lives that cannot be explained. I think we all have. And a lot of people shrug it off to, coincidence, or, maybe I'm crazy. But then, there are those of us who know that there is something out there trying to get our attention. And there are also those of us who have had their attention and work with them every day and at least try to keep that connection. So, in the midst of my YouTube videos, I will be sharing, like I said in my first video, various topics of the paranormal, because we all know what the normal world's like. It sucks sometimes, but it's beautiful as well. I think nature's one of the greatest gifts we have. But like I said, topics are going to include past lives, the Mandela effect, which I'm fascinated by. I'm also fascinated by the glitches in the Matrix situation. But we're going to talk about spirits eventually with videos, spirit guides, angels, the other side, near-death experiences, and how nearly all of them coincide with one another. Whether you are Christian, Buddhist, Hindu, Muslim, or whatever you are, Jewish, they all tend to have very similar experiences, which says a lot about, certain religions claiming that there's only one way to heaven. If that were the case, then there wouldn't be all these same scenarios within different religions in near-death experiences. But I'd also like to open up the door for suggestions on future topics. I do want to go ahead and put out there that I am a highly intuitive individual. I've done psychic readings for people. I'm not afraid to use the term psychic in my work. I am also very sensitive to spirits. I've communicated with them. I've talked to ghosts. I've led them to the other side. So there's a lot of things I would love to share with everybody. Stories I'd like to tell, and especially about my grandfather. I would like to do a video or two about him, David Paul Pulaski, who lived from 1927 to 2004, and share his life and experiences as a medium. So I wish you all the best today, and hopefully this type of video isn't annoying to watch because of the setting that it's in. Many blessings to all of you, and have a great day. Goodbye.